Welcome to episode number 6 of this Hot Dot Pierce and MLB The Show 21 Road to the Show series. And today, I'm obviously playing my Hot Dot Pierce Road to the Show series here in MLB The Show 21. Yes, it's MLB The Show 21 as you cannot port any Road to the Shows from MLB 21 to MLB 22. As I'm going to show you the calendar right now. The last 3 games of the regular season. The Dodgers, the Oklahoma City Dodgers, the AAA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, I mean, it's quite obvious. Oklahoma City Dodgers, as I said, are the AAA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. We're about to play the Round Express on the road for 3 games to end the season. The first 2 games, Hot Dot Pierce isn't pitching in, so I assume he'll be the left fielder or the DH. Or he won't play, and in the last game of the regular season, and the last game of this episode will be him pitching, and then the next episode of the series, in this game will be obviously the playoffs, because the Dodgers are 93-46. We are up on the Round Express by 20 games, as we're in the AAA West lead. So we're in the AAA West lead, and there's 2 divisions in the AAA West lead, the West Division and the East Division. So we're in the AAA West East Division. I know it's confusing, but this is also AAA East lead, but we're in the AAA West lead, but in the East Division. So the AAA West East Division. I know it's super confusing, but I'm going to show you the standings actually fully here. I'm not sure how the AAA playoffs exactly work, but actually I have no idea. Well, I knew there used to be a AAA championship game, but now because there's a AAA West East Division, AAA West Division, and the River Cats already clinched division over there. We clinched the division and the best record in the lead, but right now only has those 2 teams clinching. So it's like we only do like 1 series, and then the winner of this series will play out the winner of this other series. But like you can see, the Mets in the AAA East Northeast division, they clinched the division and the best record in the AAA East lead. And then let's say the Tides made the playoffs in the Southeast Division in the AAA East lead, and then let's say the Sound also clinched the playoffs. The Tides clinched the division and a playoff spot, and the Sound just clinched a postseason appearance. That's what it says. And then the Cubs, let's say they clinched the division in the Midwest Division, the AAA East lead, and then the wild card. I guess there's only 1 wild card team that made it. It sounds right now at least. It's only 1 for now. It might only be 1. Oh, let me think. How many divisions are there? 1, 2, 3. So and then there's 1 wildcard team, which would be 4. So maybe like over there they have like a division series, 2 of them, and then a championship series, and then that's in the AAA East lead, and in the AAA West lead they just have a championship series, and then eventually we have a AAA national championship game. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll probably find out, or at least how many teams made it, which I think it seems like it's only, it might be maybe 4 teams, and, the second place team in each division. Here in the maybe it's a second place team, it just doesn't. Well, if it was, and then when it clinched the playoff spot, Express, and over here the Rangers would have clinched the playoff spot. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll find out at the end of the episode. Not who we're playing, but also like, I might send to the playoffs at the end of this episode. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not going to do the playoffs in this episode, no matter what. But I might sim to the playoffs to see who we're playing out in this episode. But we're not playing the playoffs, or I'm not playing the playoffs, no matter what here in this episode. But we are playing the last 3 games of the regular season. First 2 games, if Hot Dot Pierce is playing, he'll be the DH or the left fielder. And then the last game of the regular season, he is pitching. And then before that, lineups, Hot Dot Pierce, he's obviously a 2-way player. A potential 63 overall. Obviously, he's a star pitcher, but he's also a left fielder. He's from Maine. He's 2'10", 6'4", 18 years old. He's 10-0 here in AAA. Pitching wise, with a 1.30 ERA, a 0.72 WHIP. He's given up 3 home runs, 11 earned runs, 11 runs, 45 hits, pitched 76 innings, and obviously, as I said, he's 10-0. And then hitting wise, he has 2 triples. He has 13 doubles, 77 hits, 15 runs scored, only 15 runs scored. 48 games played, 166 at-bats, I just said 15 runs scored, 77 hits, 13 doubles, 2 triples, 0 home runs, 24 RBIs, 0 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 stolen base, and 4 caught stealing. So I did steal a base, but been taught 4 times. I'm batting at 464. On base percentage 464. Slugging 566. And OPS at 1030. So not bad, not bad. So yeah, let's get into the game. Last series of the regular season, but obviously then the Dodgers are on their way to the playoffs because they, I mean, like I said, they're what, 93 and 46. So I mean, they're the best team in the league by far. Let's get into the game right now. He is playing. He is the left fielder, batting third for the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Let's get into the game right now. Let's get it. As he's a +5 automatic accuracy boost, +6 fielding, +4 reaction. He's at the boost with everybody except for the catcher. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's watch a presentation. Mavis Sturgeon. At Water Ridge Field. 5-day winning streak for us. Yeah. Let's do it. And didn't turn that on. Ground out, strikeout. Hunter Pierce is up. No runners on, 2 outs, top 1. Cool. You're in the top. No runners on, 2 outs, top 1. No scoring. That's a line drive, and that will not be, or it will be caught. It won't get down, in and over. Turn the Simmons on now. I'm up 2-0 Dodgers. No runners on, 2 outs, top 3. I just said 2-0 Dodgers in the third. That's another line drive, literally in the same spot. And it's caught again by the center fielder, what Thompson, Matt Surgeon said. So 2 lineouts to the center fielder. So that's not good. I'm up again. 6-1 Dodgers. No runners on, 1 out, top 5. The starter for Express are still in the game. But he's doing up 6 runs, and his team's down by 5. And I'm just like in love with that center fielder. So it 0 for 3 with what? Probably like 2 lineouts or something like that. But either way, 0 for 3 with probably like 2 lineouts and then 1 fly out auto the center fielder. Runners at second and third, 2 outs, top or bottom 6. Runners at second and third, 2 outs, bottom 6, 7-1 Oklahoma City. And it's a fly ball right to Pierce and an over. 7-1 Dodgers after 6 innings of play. And now runner at first, 2 outs, top 7. Finally a new pitcher. 14 fastball slider and 16 fastball runner at first, 2 outs, top 7. 7-1 Dodgers. That's a line drive, and that will be foul. So I don't know what the ball was. It's like he's running away from his seat. It'll probably bounce into the crowd, but that's what the ball is supposed to. It's supposed to be down there for foul balls. Here we go. That's a ground ball, and that will be a fielder's choice, 3 outs. So I'm 0 for 4 with what? Probably say 3 flyouts and a ground out. So that might be my last at bat of the game. No, it's not. It's 11-1 now. No runners out, no runners out. Top 9. 11-1 Oklahoma City. I'm 0 for 4, so I haven't joined the hit parade yet. Ground ball up the middle and off the diving shortstop. And by the time he gets it at first base, Hunter Pierce's, despite he has like 30 speed. So he slows molasses. That's a base hit. So 1 for 5. I finally joined the hit parade, or Hunter Pierce finally joined the hit parade. Here's Matt Davidson, is 2 for 4. Runner first, nobody out. We're up 10 here in the 9th. And that's a fly ball. And that, or really a pop-up. Shortstop's there, and shallow left. 1 down. I said 1 down at the same time Matt Sturgeon said 1 down. Anyway, there's Steven Sosa Jr. 1 for 3, with I think like a couple of walks or something. That's swing and miss, 2 down. First straight out for this new pitcher. Now there's Matt Beatty, 3 for 3 with 3 singles and or 3 for 3 with 3 singles, an RBI, and 3 runs scored. Here we go. Charlie made it 4 for 4, and he will not make it 3 for, or he won't make it 4 for 4. He'll make it 3 for 4, and an over. But we're up by 10 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. And that is not the game. 11-3 now. No runners out, 1 out. Bottom 9. Express have got 2 in the inning, but they're still down by 8 here in the 9th. And they're down to their final out, and that's caught. That was a weird catch by Pierce on the run. Like the Dizelle, 2 down. That should be the game, and it is. Dodgers win. 6-game winning streak as we blow out the Express 11-3. As we got 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 4 in the eighth. As I went 1 for 5 with a single. I'm not a notable player because, I mean, Cody Hose had a home run, Matt Davidson had a home run, Beatty, like I said, 3 for 4. Michael Bush had a home run. So I'm not on the notable players for the Dodgers because I went 1 for 5 with a single. But still won. I got a hit. Let's send the name of the episode and the series. Hopefully I'm the DH here in the second game of the series, and I said the third game of the series is the last game of the regular season, and in that game, Honda Pierce is pitching. So usually they do that where the game before I'm pitching, they put me as a DH. If there is one, which there is here, let's get into it. So it will all just be hidden here in this game, and the next game will be obviously pitching, and then the next episode will be the playoffs. Let's watch the presentation. Matt Vesturgeon. We can't get 100 wins, but we can get 96 if we win this game plus the next one. 6-game winning streak. We can't finish with 96 wins if we win this game plus the next one. And I'm batting third. OPS 1012 is first on the Dodgers. And it's a no home runs, 24 RBIs, batting 456. Still admit solid contact for a hit. Let's get it. I did the death. That's a line drive, solid contact. Will it get down? Yes, it will. Infield, or I don't know if that's infield single, but single for Honda Pierce. And they're saying that's not solid contact, but I did get a hit. Runner first, 2 outs in the first. So I got a single. Just they're saying it's not solid contact, which it probably wasn't. But here's Davidson, the cleanup man for Oklahoma City. Quick pitch, and I got him. Not sure that quick pitch. It's not even a steal. The reason I have a stolen base is because the one time I stole a base is because I think the ball was in the dirt and I got to second base. Which I was stealing on the play. The ball was thrown in the dirt. 3-0 Express. Runner first, 2 outs. Top 3. We're down by 3. That's a ground ball, but that's going to be a double play. Or not a double play, but there's already 2 outs. And then over. Would have been a double play if there was less than 2 outs. 3-1 now. No runners on, no runners out. Top 6. 3-1 round off. That's a line drive, but that was hit harder than the one I had a single on. 2 down. Or 1 down. So a line out. On the single where it was a little looper. That was hit hard just right at the left fielder. And now it's still 3-1. 1 on, 1 out. Or excuse me, 1 on, nobody out. Top 8. 3-1 Express. I'm the tying run. I don't have home run power, but if I hit one in the dat, that would be nice. That's a ground ball. That one's going to be 2. And that's the inning. 2 down. So that's not good. That probably is the game unless we can get the extra innings. And yeah, we lose. So it was a quick game, but that was a DH all hidden. And 1 for 4 with a single. So in the 2 games, I went total at 2 for 9 with 2 singles. Didn't really help the team. We lost 3-1. Express got 1 in the first, 1 in the second. We got 1 in the fourth, but the neither team scored in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th. Obviously, there was no bottom of the 9th. And apparently, Nick Vincent's the closer for the Express. 35th save of the year. As I went 1 for 4 with a single, like I said, in the 2 games. Honda Pierce went 2 for 9 with 2 singles. And let's get into the last game of the season and the last game of the episode where Honda Pierce is pitching. I believe he's not going to be hitting though because there's a DH, but he'll still be pitching. Trying to end the year on a high note, pitching. So the pitching loadout because he's the pitcher. I don't think he's hitting though because there's a DH because he was just a DH for this previous game. Let's watch our foundation. Matt Vesturgeon. Why is one umpire wearing a blue shirt and the other one's not? That's weird. If we can win, we'll finish the year with 95 wins. It is a last game of the year, last game of the series. It is the rubber match. Express, I don't think they're ranked in the playoffs. I'm not really sure if we are, though. And it did start for the Oklahoma City Dodgers. 2-0 Dodgers, bottom 1. As Bubba Thompson. Here we go. He's been 250. First pitch, ground ball, second base. So a tough play, 87 speed, and the first pitch Honda Pierce throws is an infield single for the Express. So like no hitter and no perfect game. There's Steele Walker, 1 on, nobody out. That's a ground ball. That could be 2. Second 1, first, double play. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. So the single on the first pitch, a 5-4-3 double play on the second pitch, 2 down. It's Tomas Vardis said he had a 16-game hitting streak. Been at 318, no runs on 2 outs, bottom 1, and that is in there, 0-1. Hunter sits set down the express. 1 pitch. Line drive or ground ball base hit. 17-game hitting streak for Vardis. 1 on 2 out. Now there's Josh Jun. 1 on 2 out and that is at the inside or outside corner. 0-1. As usually they call that a ball. This umpire's calling it a strike, little shatter bat ground ball and an over. Is Rodney Presley, bottom two, still 2-0 Dodgers. Little ground ball, and the catcher will field it in fair territory, 1 down. Now it's Jason Martin is second with 12 stolen bases on the, or second on the team for stolen bases at 12, 0-1. Last game went 0 for 1 with 3 walks. And that's a fly ball. 0-2. A 2 pitch. And ground ball back to Pierce off his glove. 78 speed from the runner, but still got him. 2 down. Now it's Ryan Doro has been an 0-96. So he's been in sub-100. 5 outside of Pierce's dot, no strikeouts. This guy went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in his last game. Which might have been the last game for the team. I'm not sure if it is or not. Might not be because it seems like someone's been an 0-96. How is that not a strike, Blue? That probably not playing all day. Or ground ball. Is it fair? It is fair. It's a tough play for Pierce, and he's safe. And he's probably been in maybe 0-97 or 0-98 maybe now. Base hit for that guy is really striking him, but like I said, if someone's been at 0-96, it's probably not playing every day. Here we go. Here's Julio Pablo Martinez. 1 on 2 out, bottom 2. 2-0 Dodgers, 0-1. And that's in there, 0-2. Last 7 innings, he's 9 for 27, which is a 3.33 average. Andre Pierce is a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curveball, and a 2-seam fastball, by the way. So with the 4-seamer right there, 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging and an over. Bottom 3, still 2-0 Dodgers. Here's Kevin Mendoza, top of the order to follow. He's batting on 95. 1-1. Mendoza went 1 for 4 with a single in his last game. A 1 pitch to Mendoza, just low, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, and that is low, 2-1. That is low, 3-1. Or leadoff man on deck. Or top of the order follow. 3-1 hitters count, 3-2. That was a middle in. Would have been a strike though, unless the umpire is got bribed by the runner express. Full count, got him. 1 down. Now it's top of the order. Set it straight out for Pierce. Now it's Bubba Thompson, a single on the first pitch that Pierce threw in the first. Or in the game. Ground ball back to Pierce. 87 speed, but got him by 10 feet. 2 down. Steele Walker open one with a double play. 25th pitch coming from Monte Pierce. Ground ball in the line. That's fair. Sliding stop by the third baseman. Heck of a play by the Dodgers third baseman to keep him off base. 2-0 Dodgers after 3. Here we go, and it's now 3-0 Dodgers. Bottom 4. Here's Tomas Vardis. 1 for 1 with a single bat in the first. That's a ground ball and 1. 17-game hitting streak. 320 average for Vardis, first on the runner on express, 0-2. So the two-seamer on the outside corner, and ground ball shortstop. Should be routine, and it is. It was pretty close, one down. Now it's Josh Young, Josh Young, 0 for 1, and tried to hold up on a swing, but it's a called strike. 0-1, 22 doubles for John, first on the express. Fly ball, right field, it's fairly deep, bounties the right fielder, and he's got it! On the run over his shoulder, 2 down. The play by whoever the right fielder is. Here's Rodney Presley, no runners on, 2 outs, bottom 4. That's foul ball, 1. Last inning went 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. That's 0-2. 33rd pitch, 0-2 pitch, and ground ball, and that is a foul ball. Just wide at first. So the curve, I haven't thrown that all day, I believe. 0-2 pitch, foul ball. Sorry about offset. Like I said, there's a DH, so 100% won't be hitting in this game. Sorry about the lack of offense from Monte Pierce in the last 2 games. So like I said, he went in the first 2 innings, he went 2 for 9 with 2 singles. Which, I mean, that's 2 singles, but it's like I could have done better. Just it's not like I struck out. It's not like I went 2 for 9 with 2 singles and 5 strikeouts or 7 strikeouts. I had no strikeouts, but I went 2 for 9 with 2 singles still. It's not like 2 for 9, 2 singles and 7 strikeouts. Like that, out of the 9 bats, 2 singles and the other 7 at bats were strikeouts. But it just offset. It's like that. I mean, I grounded a few right to an infielder. Obviously, there was a line drive in the last kind of line. I hit right to the left fielder. But I probably still finished season with like a 440 average. Oh, a jam shot almost at the umpire. As he had a duck 0-1. There's a little jam shot that landed foul. Umpire almost got hit in the head. But even if he got hit in the head, still probably would hurt. But it's not as bad because it wasn't like a screaming line drive. 1-1. But it didn't hit him. 1-1 pitch. 1-2. Still with the curve right there on the bottom of the zone. And foul ball set out the catcher and or the umpire. Still 1-2. Two-seamer, let's go right there. Hopefully this isn't hit, and that missed by a hair. 2-2. Four-seamer got him, and the 4-3-0 Oklahoma. And the 4-3-0 Oklahoma City. Still 3-0 Oklahoma City. Bottom 5. Still, like I said, still 3-0 Dodgers. And that's a pop-up, foul ground. And looks like I have to take it myself. Honda Pierce says, and he makes the catch. Infield ground on the run like a gazelle. 1 down. And here's Julio Paulo Martinez. 0 for 1 in the game. 0 for 5 in the series. It says below that. And that missed by literally a hair. Like I said earlier, or like I said now, he went 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts in his last game. Foul ball off the catcher. 1-2. Or excuse me, 1-1. 45th pitch, and 1-2. But Hunter Pierce, like I said, will probably finish the season with like a 4, probably was around 440. This is at 464, but like I said, 2 for 9 with 2 singles, so it's probably like 440, maybe a tad over 440. Ground ball shortstop, 2 down. But pitching, I mean, right now, like I said, 11 starts, 10-0. His 12th start, looking for his 11th win in 12 starts. After he died through 5 innings to qualify for a win, he's out away from did that, but like I said, he's gonna be done after this. This is his 48th pitch, foul ball. You know, we had a 49th pitch, 0-2 pitch. The number 9 batter, another foul ball. 50th pitch of the game. And ground ball, first base. And Hunter Pierce throws 50 pitches, and he's through 5 innings of work. 3-0 Dodgers. Here we go. Bottom 6, still 3-0 Dodgers. For the top of the order for Round Rock. Down 3, 12 more outs to work with. And that's a ground ball. That's a base hit. It's past the Dodgers first baseman. Leadoff single for Thompson. His second of the game. And now it's Steele Walker 0 for 2 with a double play and a 5-3 ground out. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom sits for the Express, and that's in there 1-1. And that's a ground ball. Should be another double play. Batting in at third, second one, first. It will not be a double play as he beats it out by a step or two, or half a step, maybe a step. Runner at first, 1 out for Vargas after the fielder's choice. Nah, hit the inside corner 0-1. Vargas went 3 for 4 with an RBI in his last game. And at the outside corner, 0-2. He didn't miss anything. 0-2 pitch now to Vargas, 1 on, 1 out here in the 6th. And foul ball between the legs of the catcher and I think the umpire too. 0-2 pitch. And that's a ground ball, still 0-2 to Vargas. Here we go. Kind of at the inside corner. Foul ball to battle between Andre Pierce and Tomas Vargas. And got him as Pierce wins the battle, 2 down. 4 strikeout only for Andre Pierce. And he's got 17 outs, but here's Yun. But Dodgers still up 3-0, 1 on, 2 out. And he's literally, I'm painting the corners. 124 hits for Yun. First on the Express, and this umpire knocked on wood. Has called like everything except for one of these pitches a strike, and that's a swinging strike. That one too. Except for I hit one of these pitches on the corner, he's called a strike, knocked on wood. Because some umpires they call some on the corner they call a strike, some they don't. This umpires call everything except for like one pitch. That's been on the corner a strike. Like I thrown every pitch I've thrown, or Honda Pierce has thrown on the corner, has been called a strike except for like one. We head to the 7th, 3-0 Dodgers. Here we go, and it's still 3-0. Three more innings to go. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it all 3 innings. There's one, if it's still a 3-0 game, it's still a safe situation. So we're probably bring a closer in the 9th. But there's 1 out here in the 7th. 1 out. Here's Jason Martin, and number 6 batter. First pitch. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. And that's a little jam shot. Will it get down? Yes, it will. It's a little jam shot for the number 7 batter, and it's a base hit. Runner at first, 1 out here in the 7th. As they do have, that's 6 hits. We have 7. But they don't have a run yet, and it's 3-0 Dodgers. Here's number 7. The Dodgers just got a jam shot with the number 6 batter. The number 7 batter is up right now. 1-0 pitch. And that's a line drive. Will it stay fair? And will it be caught? It stays fair, and it's caught. 1 down. A good run and catch by the left fielder, by the left field foul line. 1 down. And now it's Julio Pablo Martinez. 1 on, 1 out, or 1 on, 2 outs. 1 out, 1 on, 2 out. Here in the 7th, 0-1. 0-1 pitch, 2-seamer, dotted on the outside corner. So the high, tight, 4-seam fastball. 0-2 pitch to Martinez, and he popped it straight up, but it will land in the first or second row behind the plate. It's still 0-2. 0-2 pitch, foul ball off the catcher. Still with the high inside 4-seamer. And runners, well, I thought the runner was going because I thought I heard they were yelling the runner was going, and that missed by a hair. 1-2 to Martinez. And that's a fly ball. He tattooed that deep to right center, and now it went off the wall in deep right center field. The runner at first will come all the way around the score, and it's an RBI double, and it's a 3-1 game. 17th double of the year for Martinez. It's an RBI double. He tattooed that. He tattooed that off the wall on 1 hop in right center. The runner at first came all the way around the score. And the time runs out at the play, and it's Mendoza. Runner at center, 2 outs. Bottom 7, 3-1 Express, or excuse me, 3-1 Dodgers. Time runs at the plate. That's swing and miss 0-1. 11 stolen bases for Martinez at center base. Steals 73% of the time, or successful 73% of the time, and that missed. Are you kidding me, Blue? You calling that all day until now. 1-1 pitch. And got him. They swim through that curveball, 1-2. 1-2 pitch. I'm not doing a high and tight fastball again. That's, I believe, what the previous guy hit. Oh, what a call. Probably was a make-up call for missing that. As that was a pitch that barely touched the zone. It wasn't like half in, half out. That was like 90% out, 10% in. That probably was a make-up call from missing that one on the 1-0 pitch. Or the 1-1 pitch. And it looks like I'm out of the game. So I go 7 innings, 1 run, 1 earned run. On line for the win if we can hang on. And we win. And I assume I'd have to win because usually when that's me right there. Usually when they show you in the starting pitcher, or usually sometimes they show the winning pitcher when like the team celebrates and the dugout. Usually they show the winning pitcher, and that was me right there. So I did it the win as we won 4-1. As Honda Pierce, this is his 12th start of the year. He finishes 11-0, so 12 starts. He did call up halfway through the year, or give or take halfway through the year to AAA. So in half of the year, give or take, he had 12 starts here in AAA, went 11-0, 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, 0 walks, 1 earned run. As I got the win, Honda Pierce did. Tyson Ross got the loss, and Taylor Ferguson, it's his 38th save of the year. It looks like Davidson had a home run, Hose had an RBI, Rincon had an RBI. I say Martinez had the only RBI for Round Rock. Bubba Thompson went 3 for 4 in the game. Martin scored the only run on that RBI double. As the Dodgers scored 2 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the 8th, and then Express scored their only run in the 7th. Now let's go to the main menu to see who we're playing in the playoffs. So I will show you who we're playing in the playoffs. Obviously, the next episode, but I'll show you right now who we're playing in the playoffs. But obviously, I'm going to be playing the playoffs in this episode. The playoffs will be in the next episode, obviously. So, I mean, not bad. Obviously, I just had hitting, went 2 for 9 with 2 singles in the 2 games. Honda Pierce hitting, pitching, 7 innings pitched. I just had 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts. Got the dub, 12 starts. And AAA 11-0, and hitting, he probably batted around like this at 440. No home runs, but he did drive in 24 runs. So yeah, I actually finished 175 at bats, no home runs, 24 RBIs. Batted at 451, which is better than I thought. And I just had pitching, 12 starts, 11 wins, 83 innings pitched. 52 hits, 12 runs, 12 earned runs, 3 home runs, 10 walks, 75 strikeouts, 1.30 ERA, and 0.75 WHIP. 72 overall now, 8 potential, and yeah, pretty good. Should did a call-up next year, really. Should did a Spring Training invitation. You should did a Spring Training, or a Spring Training invite, I think is officially what it's called. Season's over though, as we finished, the Dodgers did 95-47. We finished 21 innings up on the Express. It's pretty good. Now I want to see, like, is it just us? Is it only just the first place team here in the AAA West lead? If it's the first place team in the West Division and the East Division, I believe it is because it has us winning the division, the best record in the lead, and then the River Cats won the the West Division here in the AAA West lead. So I think it's just us two, the River Cats and the Dodgers, and then in the East lead, it's the Mets, the Tides, the Cubs, and then the Sounds is the only wildcard team because it's 4 teams in the East lead, 2 in the West lead, and then eventually I'm thinking maybe that the winner of the AAA West lead and the winner of the AAA West lead and the AAA East lead play each other, like maybe like a AAA National Championship game, and the winner wins it all. I'm not exactly sure. They did have a AAA championship game, national championship game, but that was before I think they restructured everything. Because it used to be a Pacific Coast lead and international league, but now it's obviously a AAA West lead and a AAA East lead. So I'm not exactly sure. We'll find out though. Well, I actually don't know because I can't hit play next, or because then it'll show us who we're playing. But then it actually let me play. I think I know a way that without. I think if I sim to maybe through the 22nd, September 22nd, here in 2021. I'll say like congratulations or whatever. So I think that's what's gonna happen here. Well, I just remember then. I'm doing this now, but if I don't play a game, then I would have to do it again in the next episode. But I don't. I know what I'm trying to say is that me doing this. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Me doing this, say I don't play a game, which I'm not going to, then it's not gonna say I actually did where it said I actually simmed to the playoffs. But I'll just do it when I want to play the playoffs, or when I play the playoffs, which will be the next episode. I'll just do it again before I start filming, because nothing's gonna change or anything. Congratulations, the Dodgers AAA have finished the season 95-47, a 669 winning percentage, and have won their division. You will be taking on the River Cats in the division series. But the division series, so I mean, there might not be a AAA. I'm not exactly sure. We're playing the River Cats now, which I assume that because they won the other division. So it's like, is it a best of 5? Best of 7? It's a best of 7. I'm probably I'm done filming here. I'm gonna look up what the AAA playoffs are, or not are, but like how they work. Because this is best of 7. I thought it was only best of 5. Because let me think. Then you have 4 other teams, like I said, Syracuse, Mets. You have the Cubs, the Mets, the Sound, and then you have whatever the other team was. But and by the way, I want to look at the Dodgers. The Dodgers, they're 115-36. The Los Angeles Dodgers are 115-36. Yes, 115-36. That is outrageous. And they have about 10 games left. No, about 10 games left. But that's outrageous. 115-36. They're gonna break the win record most likely. I mean, look at that. Kershaw, you can't really see it, but it says that Kershaw's at 18-1 with just over a 2 ERA, but 18-1. And look, Buehler 15-7, Arias 18-5, Gonsolin 13-6, and then Bauer, who in real life obviously is suspended for a year or whatever, or 2 years or whatever. He's 18-5, but Kershaw 18-1. But all the pitchers have, except for Gonsolin, have 15+ wins, right? Yeah, all of them have 15+ wins, except for Gonsolin. But Kershaw 18-1 with a 2.06 ERA. My goodness. And it looks like Tulsa. I'm not sure if I don't think they made the playoffs. That's a double-A affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. But Solitaires is the Oklahoma City Dodgers, the AAA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's best of 7 as they're playing the Sacramento, not Syracuse. Sacramento River Cats, right? Yes, Sacramento River Cats. Best of 7. We do have home field advantage, so we'll be home for game 1 and 2, games 1 and 2, and then games 6 and 7 if necessary, and then we'll be on the road for games 3 and 4, and then game 5 if necessary. And then I'm not exactly sure how the playoffs work after that. I'll do the closing, and then that's flip. See you on the other side. So yeah, and I'm not sure exactly. It looks like I'm pitching in game 1. And it's Aaron Sanchez, which I recognize that name. He was on the Blue Jays like a few years ago. So what's probably going to happen in this episode, it probably just won't be pitching. It'll probably be game 1 where I'm pitching. And then obviously it'll be the playoffs. But because it's AAA, I'm probably going to film every playoff game. Usually I would say I would film every playoff game in the majors. And then I said in AA and AAA I don't have to film every playoff game. But I'm going to film every playoff game. Or let me put it this way, film every playoff game, so that means no playoff games will be off camera. Will be off camera, so next episode of the series will be the playoffs. Game 1, Hunter versus pitching, we're going to do probably game 1. I still play it by year. When the next episode of the series will be. I'm not sure when it's going to be. I do go to Minnesota to fish with my grandpa and my dad, and possibly some of my grandpa's friends, but at least my grandpa and my dad. At least possibly some of my grandpa's friends, but at least, like I said, my grandpa and my dad. On June 13th, we leave June 13th, we come back June 19th, and I'm not sure when this episode of the series will be. It could be after I come back from Minnesota. I know you might think that's like 3 weeks away, but it's like I'm busy with obviously like other videos, with driving, trying to get my driver's license, with chores, I'm doing some personal finance course over the summer, And then with doing some basketball training, to improve my ball handling. So it's like, who knows? But like I said, we'll film every game, or every playoff game will be on camera, no matter if it's like, no matter how far we go in the playoffs. Because this is the division series. So I'm assuming there's a championship series, and that could be it. There should be this series, and then, because I'm not exactly sure how it's going. Like, I can't, like, can I go to other teams? Oh yeah, I can. So like, can I go to like, what are these? The Rainers, did they make it? No. Rounders, Preston made it. Mets did. So the Mets, they're in a best-of-5 series. I think I know what's happening because there's 4 teams that made it from the AAA East lead. Though that means, so I mean, it's 4 teams. That means 4 teams that made it. So that means I assume there's 2 division series. And they're both best-of-5. But in the AAA West lead, there's only 2 teams that made it. So that means there's only 1 division series. So those are best-of-7. So that's what's happening here. It looks like the team they're playing is Nashville. Then Nashville Sound, but I think the Mets were the best team, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's usually what, 1, 4, and then 2, 3, and then that's a division series. And I assume then the 2 winners will play each other in a championship series, and then I'm not exactly sure what, and then in a championship series, and then for us, if we go out to Oklahoma City. So we just have 1 division series. I'm not sure if like the winner of this series, I'm not sure if they like win it all, and if like win the AAA West lead, which I think we would, because there's only us, and then the winner of the series will be the AAA West champs, because there's only 2 teams that made the playoffs from the AAA West lead. I'm not exactly sure if that's the case, or like winner of the series will play the winner of the AAA East division, or the winner of the series will play the winner of the AAA East lead, or the AAA. I'm not sure if the winner of this series will play the winner of the AAA East lead. I'm not exactly sure, but I just had to look it up after I'm filming. And I know, obviously, if you guys are wondering, just look it up yourself. I'm gonna look it up after I'm done filming, or I'm gonna look it up. If you're interested, for the people watching at home, you look it up yourself. I'm gonna look it up after I'm done filming here, and then like I said, next episode of the series will be the playoffs. Like I said, Game 1, Hunter Pierce is pitching. It won't just be Game 1. It'll probably be Game 1, and maybe like then Hunter Pierce hit it in Games 2, and maybe 3, and then possibly 4. If we do win the first 3 games, I'm probably not do Game 4, just because, I mean, it would be 1 win away from a sweep. But because there's only 1 division series, this is the best-of-7 series. So like I said, Games 1 and 2 are at home. Games 3 and 4 are on the road, and Game 5, if necessary, is on the road too, and then Game 6 and 7, and then Game 6 and 7, if necessary, are both at home. So it's 2-3-2 for the setup, and obviously, like I said, we're the better team record-wise, so that's why we have home field advantage. Game 1 is here on Monday, September 27th, 2021. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, pitching-wise, 7 innings pitched. They have a one run, which was an earned run, 1 earned run, but got the win. Hitting wise, like I said, 2 for 9, 2 singles, but finished the season with a 451 average, which is pretty good. No home runs, but still drove in 24 runs and still batted at 451, which is absurd. And like I said, and then the pitching stats, like I said, are absurd as well. I mean, 12 starts, 11-0. Not bad, not bad. And next episode of the series will be the playoffs. That's what it's going to be in this game. I'm not sure what it's going to be in real life. Like I said, it might be after I get back from Minnesota, just because, like I said, I have other videos to film. I have chores. I have driving. I have to drive, especially at night, and do parallel parking for my get ready for my driver's test. And then, like I said, chores with my dad, other videos. I have to film that personal finance course I was talking about, and then some basketball training to improve my ball handling. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, next episode of the series will be the playoffs, the AAA playoffs. And then that's what it's going to be in this game. Like I said, I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but obviously there's to find out when the next episode of the series will be when I post it. And hopefully it'll be sooner than later. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. That's time to board it. If you're up to the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos, And I'm gonna see you in episode number 7, I believe, of the Santa Pierce, and will be the show 21, Road to the Show series. See you in episode number 7. I need all that bacon and go Dodgers.